Madam Toastmaster, most welcome guests, fellow evaluators. Why do we evaluate? I have chosen two main things. I think you all will agree that when we evaluate, we want to empower the speaker and we want the speaker grow. With this very big picture in mind, I will be talking today about very specific practical aspects, three aspects of the Pathways evaluation form. I used to think about it as a huge obstacle. Maybe some of you will agree with me. But now, after I learned these three secrets, I find it very helpful and beneficial, and I hope you will agree with me by the end of my speech. Let me now take my evaluator hat off, and you keep yours on, please, and tell me, if I'm the speaker, whose responsibility it is to bring the evaluation form to the meeting? Yes, that's what I want. This is my responsibility. As a speaker, I'm supposed to bring the evaluation form to the meeting. Huh. When I put my evaluator's hat back on, I realize if I don't have this form, my mission is jeopardized. This is why secret number one, which is about logistics, states, if I'm an evaluator, I bring the evaluation form to the meeting. The worst case scenario, you'll have two, one to use, one to spare, or to share. Everybody wins. And I can foresee the question everybody here in the room has. If I'm an evaluator, where do I get this form? That's why we have secret number two. Because it turns out that all the evaluation forms for all the Pathways projects are available online for everyone who is enrolled in the Pathways. All you need to do is to go to www.toastmasters.org, log in, press Pathways, go to the Basecamp, choose go to the Basecamp middle button, go to speech evaluations. Ta-da, here they are. All the evaluations forms organized in the alphabetical order. The reason why they are in the alphabetical order as opposed to sorted out by the learning paths is that we have many projects which are similar across the learning paths. All you need just to download the form, print it out, and bring it to the meeting. And actually, you don't even need to know your speaker's project, because here, you have a generic evaluation resource, the one I have for you in the handout, which can be used for any project. And as soon as you download it, that's what you have. You bring it to the meeting. And all you need now is to evaluate. Easy, right? And the evaluation itself is well beyond the scope of this speech, except one very practical moment. The moment in this form which I personally hate. And let me demonstrate it again, what I mean by this. Again, I'm taking my evaluator's hat off, and you keep yours on. And now you have a chance to rate me on the scale from 1 to 5 in terms, let's say, eye contact. Can you show me? No hard feeling. 1, 2, okay, I love you too. If I have a chance to evaluate myself, I would say that I did pretty good job in terms of eye contact. I still favor my left part of the audience more. I should probably watch for it. I didn't actually address our guests too much, so there is some room for improvement. So I will probably give myself 2.5 or 3. And I'm supposed to be happy to get a 3. Because if you look at this handout, 3 means accomplished. But all my experience as a student tells me that 3 is mediocre. That 3 is a C. And if I'm not happy about it, how would I know that my speaker will perceive a 3 as a compliment? This is why my secret number 3 doesn't have a definite answer to this existential question, to rate or not to rate. It is up to you. But it does tell you, it does tell each and every one of us when we wear our evaluator's hat, that we need to be aware of our speaker's perception. And whenever we put any number down, it's supposed to be confidential, by the way, between you and the speaker. But anytime you put the number down, please communicate it in the words as well, to make sure that you both are on the same page. So I hope after today's speech, we will take several very annoying little stones out of our shoes as evaluators. We will find and print an evaluation form to each meeting, and you're welcome to use this handout for you next time you are evaluating. And most importantly, when we are evaluators, we have to make a lot of choices. We have to choose right words. We have to find this fine balance between reinforcing good and providing constructive criticism. My personal experience is that as soon as we remember about this mission, that we are here to empower and to help grow, the choice is very easy. Madam Chair.
Well, I did not foresee having to evaluate a speech on evaluation today. I feel a little preempted, but I'm working to get over that. Tatiana, what an honor to get to evaluate your speech. You're a pro and an inspiration and one of my first friends here, so I'm a little biased and thought I might share that up front. Something we could use a little more these days. What excelled at so many things, and so I mostly have positive things to share. Sorry. I liked a lot the opening energy and hand gestures and the eye contact. That was fantastic. You're very passionate about your topics, and that's fantastic. And the presentation, anyone who knows pathways knows that it's fraught with convoluted, hard to find and understand things. So the speech was very useful, it was for me, and the visual was maybe a little quick, but aside from that, that's just a little picky one. It seemed thorough. I'd want to go back and spend some time with that. So the topic was timely and engaging, and thank you for that. I'm going to experiment with the instruction. The only, and I should say, and prefaced especially since she was teaching on evaluations, that up front we're to express the purpose of her speech, which was for the member to practice selecting and using a variety of visual aids during the speech. So that was fantastic. And I can only think of one suggestion which I could take better use of myself, is to use the stage a little more, which I'm not so great at, but we've seen great examples of today. Jonathan was pointed out, and so I guess that's the only thing I could think of, is to a little bit more movement, especially maybe in light of the visuals. Other than that, fantastic, and thank you for that.